And as we take a look at the tail of the tape of our next contest here at the KOK Fight Series here in London in our first portion of the event, the Fight Box KOK Hero Series, Turkey versus Poland in this one. I think both of these guys could have a lot of support in this contest.
Fight Box KOK Hero Series 2019 in London, live on Fight Box KOK Super Fight. Blue corner, fighter representing Turkey, Erdi, Canada.
Nice round of applause here for Erdi, Canada of Turkey. Undefeated in his career at just 19 years old, of British and Turkish descent. Made his debut just 2 years ago, so he's a youngster, he's looking for that experience. This is the biggest stage that he's fought on so far, and no better place to compete than here at the KOK Fight Series.
But Daniel, there's an important thing you said there.
Erdi, Canada from Turkey.
Just 2 years, but 8 fights, so they're keeping him busy. He's on a roll, they realise that, so they're keeping him busy. That's good management.
Ladies and gentlemen, red corner, fighter representing Poland, Tomasz Zdanowski.
And obviously the Polish contingent in the crowd as well to cheer on Tomasz Zdanowski, originally from Poznan, Poland, now living here in London. A little bit older at 26 years old, but less experienced as a professional, but I would expect that he has a lot of amateur experience, as most of the Polish fighters do.
That's right, Daniel, and they always bring it. I know it's a cliche to lump a race that way, but Polish fighters, there's something about their heart. They just love the fight game, and they always bring it. I've never yet seen a Polish fighter that isn't in a superb fight, that doesn't give their all.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, 19 years old, official height 174 centimeter, official weight 62 kilogram. His professional record 8 wins, no losses. Participant and prizeman of international fighting events, representing Enfield Fighters Club, Turkey, Erdi, Canada. Fighting out of the red corner, 26 years old, official height 170 centimeter, official weight 62 kilogram. His professional record, 1 win, 1 by knockout, 2 losses. Participant and prizeman of international fighting events, representing Peru Gym from Poland, Tomasz Zdanowski. Ring referee Darius Claudis, KOK rules, 3 rounds, 3 minutes each.
Well, you could hear that round of applause there for Tomasz Zdanowski. And I'll tell you what, there are a lot of Polish people living in the UK right now. Some estimates have it as much as 1 million Poles making the trip over to the UK to start new lives. And 2% of the population.
But also, Tomasz is with the Perun Gym, a very well-known gym here in London as well, Daniel. I've watched their fighters many times. They're really well-schooled and a very tough gym indeed. So, although Erdi is unbeaten, he'll have a fight on here.
And I'll tell you what, we're getting a fight right now, right from the opening bell. These guys tearing into each other.
Well, again, the Perun Gym also got a very good Thai boxing background, but I agree with you. They've wasted no time here, no feeling out process, which is one of the things I said to you when we were talking earlier about what I love about the King of Kings rules is they're set up for this sort of excitement.
And a lot of these Turkish fighters, too, that live in continental Europe, they have a completely different style. A lot of the Turks that fight in Turkey have more of a Muay Thai style, more of a slow, relaxed style. Not the Europeans. They just dig right into each other like that Dutch style of kickboxing. Oh my! Blasted him with the right hand right in the face.
That was a roll and throw there, Daniel. It was beautiful. He rolled under the punch through the right hand.
Well, he went for it again there, but just out of range. And here comes Zdanowski, giving it right back now.
Well, this is what I said. Tomasz is from a very good gym here in London. They're very well schooled. And as I said, don't worry about that unbeaten record. This is a very tough guy he's against.
Wow. Look at this. This crowd is cheering these two on. They are hearing and they are responding in kind.
Well, Daniel, that last exchange, there was no concern about defense whatsoever. They both just traded shots and see who could take them the most. And they both weren't found wanting. Neither's chin was wanting. What an exchange. So early here in King of Kings. But that's what I said to you about everybody wants to perform at the York Hall.
And if we can see the back of the Turkish fighter, Erdi Canada, look at the back there. He's got the ring ropes tattooed on his back. That's just how physical this contest is.
Oh yeah, it's an incredible opening round. And as I said, there's been no feeling out process, no testing. Everything is with what we call feet planted. So every shot is thrown with venom.
And Zdanowski caught one a little bit low there, and he is furious about that.
Well, they had a good rhythm going. I mean, they were going back and forward. They were both, as you mentioned in a previous bout, they were both in the zone. And I think he's just frustrated about that flow now being interrupted.
Back to action here in round number 1 as we have about 30 seconds and some change left here. And it has been a very action-packed round.
But Daniel, you just feel something's got to give, don't you? Because neither are worried about defense. As I said, they're both just so keen to get at each other. Look, the ref jumps in again between them because they're so keen to get these shots going.
Well, they know this is their big chance to get noticed here. And that's what these events here in KOK, the Heroes Series and the Fight Series are all about. It's all about scouting talent, looking for the next up-and-coming fighter, and giving people chances. Wow, look at this action now.
This is
Canada
superb.
Just pouring it on Zdanowski. Wanted to get a shot in there at the bell, but his opponent had his back turned. Good Lord.
The thing about this opening round, Daniel, is not so much the power of the shots thrown. Both these men, I don't know whether you obviously noticed, are very good combination throwers as well. They don't just throw one bomb, it's 2s and 3s, body and head, and both land. This is the thing that's so exciting. They throw the combinations and they're happy to take the shots. Look at that, 3-punch combination straight in. It's superb.
Both guys really got some good licks in there, and I'll tell you what, Zdanowski got a few good ones in as well.
And the balance, the timing, they're both just throwing everything virtually full power. And you just feel that something's got to give, but it hadn't in the first round. They both landed cleanly. And you see some of these shots. I love the way that Erdi Canada rolls and throws. It's so instinctive.
Well, after that blistering pace of round number 1, we'll see what these two guys have left. Looks like they're both itching to do the same thing here in round 2.
You have to remind yourself he's just 19.
Right. Yeah, Zdanowski much older at 26.
He's not intimidated at all, Daniel. Look.
Wow! Holy Moses! He really let him have it with that one.
He's just not intimidated. He turns, he throws. And as I said, it's the combination work from both men. It's the pace. We talked about aggression, cumulative damage. This is what we're seeing here from our rules set.
And it's this atmosphere here at the York Hall as well. I can see the crowd really coming in here now. As you can see behind the Polish fighter, and a lot of people on their feet around ringside, trying to get as close as they can to the steel barricade to get a good look at this one.
And they're getting their money's worth, Daniel. They really are, because these two are putting on a show. They're fearless. Defense is not on their minds. Look at it. Both are willing to take a shot with the confidence that their own work's going to be better. Something has to give.
And this time, I think it was the Turk, Erdi Canada, who caught a shot below the belt. Well, turnabout is fair play, isn't it?
Well, it's not even that. The amount of work they're doing and the combinations they're throwing, you're always going to run that risk.
And
it's
I think
no
he caught
malice.
him good. I think he really caught him good. He wants to get back in there, and he wants to get back to action, but I think once he realized exactly how much pain he's in, he's trying to, well, the referee wants to get it back to action here.
And listen to the crowd respond to that. I told you, this York Hall atmosphere.
Here we go, he popped him good, and Zdanowski coming back. I think Zdanowski here in round 2 seems like he's half a step behind.
He's throwing, as I said, the thing is, rather than blocking and countering, they're both throwing at the same time. And when you are that half a step behind, you get caught more frequently. He needs to take a step back, regroup, get that discipline back, because at the moment, as you said, I agree with you. I think Erdi is just that one shot ahead of him.
Well, he did slow down too after that low blow that he got, but now Erdi got a low blow, but he's not slowing down as much as the Pole here. Erdi still has that blistering, crisp kick that he likes to unleash. Downstairs to the legs and up to the body. Zdanowski now firing back as we approach 1 minute left in round 2.
And he looked for the jumping knee there, thought better of it.
Whoa.
Oh, got clipped with that right hand.
Just out of range with a grazing blow on the chin. And now Zdanowski coming back now. Oh, the right hand of Zdanowski finding a home.
And every time he does, listen to this crowd, you hear them. They recognize that. And now he's done it again. I was just saying he was behind, but he's really come on strong in this last minute.
Big right cross is Zdanowski trying to steal round 2.
And again, the thing is, Daniel, he can land because neither man is worried about their defense. It's such a flowing bout because they're not stopping, they're not regrouping. They don't try to hold each other and then regroup, they just throw back. And that leaves you open.
And they're really doing some damage on the inside too with those knees. Combinations, about 3 or 4 punch combinations. Zdanowski comes over the top of the right. Tries to sneak the left hand through. 10-second hammer comes down in an unpredictable round number 2 here at the Fight Box KOK Heroes Series at the York Hall in London, England.
Oh, what a second round, Daniel. Just like the first. I mean, this is great. And as I said, the thing that's making this so exciting is neither man is looking to stop, regroup, and then go again. They just both throw continually. And you're most vulnerable when you're in full flow because as you're throwing, you're not thinking about your guard, but neither man does look. They both just throw at the same time. And for the fans, that's brilliant, but for them, you're walking a tightrope.
Well, you can see the red marks, the bruises, and the reddening all over the skin of both gentlemen, both from the shots, from the ring, from the canvas, and I'm sure they're feeling those low blows. Boy, this has really been a war between these two, and there's still one more round left to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, look, you can see from that replay, Daniel, neither one thinks about defense at all. They just throw. You throw at me, I'm going to throw straight back. Look, Tomasz is so keen to get back in there.
Fighters.
And one thing we need to mention going into this third and final round, if one of them has a huge round, it could be the difference because this is very close.
And here we go, there's the bell. Zdanowski strikes early with a low kick, and Erdi, Canada, tried to get that early jump, but he got kicked with that low kick, that exact same low kick. Whoa! Brought it up to the head that time, but he lost his balance. Good right hand behind it. Zdanowski means business here in round 3.
He's grown in confidence as the bout's gone on. I think he was a bit shocked by the aggression and the power of his young 19-year-old opponent in the first round, but he's adapted strongly and his own right hand over the top of what is a non-existent guard from Erdi because he's so keen to throw back. Look, there's no guard there.
Look at this now. Great movement from Zdanowski going upstairs and downstairs, punishing from head to toe.
Well, he knows there's no guard, there's no defense. He knows his opponent's going to throw back. And now, as you alluded to earlier in the previous round, whoever gets their shot off first, it will be the cleaner of the two. Just like that, the left hook.
Wow! What a left that went in right to the job. Canada holds his ground in the center ring. Big shot downstairs to the body. I could hear that one go into the abdominals of Canada. And an overhand right.
Tomasz is really looking to dictate the pace in this third round.
He's looking spectacular here in round 3. Canada better come up with something or this fight could be slipping right through his finger.
Oh, as you say that, the right hand and then into the clinch, but it's the first time, notably, that we have a clinch full stop, and it's Canada that initiates that, which tells me something about the pressure that Tomasz is putting on him.
Well, he's getting some instruction now from the blue corner. And there is no big screen in here. I can see his cornerman has a stopwatch. He's timing the fight. Canada gets caught with the right moving in now. And it looks like he's kind of shocked in there right now. He looks like he's maybe has some cobwebs in there. He doesn't seem fully focused right now.
Well, he's unbeaten. He's had 8 fights where he's won them all. He's got that confidence. Now he's being asked questions. And sometimes when you're an unbeaten fighter, used to getting your own way. Oh, another low blow.
Oh, and that one really hurt him. He's down to his knees now. That's the second time now in this contest. And I can tell you, if once wasn't bad enough, the second one really going to hurt him. I think he just wants to get back in there and get back to business. But that is certainly going to have an effect on this fight, and it's as unpredictable as this fight has been so far. That's just another cog in the machine.
I think when you mentioned about Erdi Canada's corner, I think they're saying, as you've seen now, you must step up the pace. I think they know this was slipping away from him as well. And you can see he's really attempted to step up through the gears now. Oh, and again, that's the second time in this bout on the break. And the referee's saying, you have to listen to me. He did it in round 1. He's just done it in round 3.
Well, I think he's so antsy to get in there, but he's still getting caught with the right hand of Zdanowski. Time slipping away now. Final seconds of the fight here. Let's see if he can come up with something big.
Oh, Zdanowski with that knee as well coming up. He knows he can throw that right and land. That was a great bout, Daniel. And
absolutely.
Again, very, very close. Now, at the end of the first round, I would have said to you, I can see why this kid is 8-0. I think this is going to be a big win for him. But by the end of the third round, I'm erring in favor of the red corner across rounds 2 and 3 with some of those power shots.
I would agree. If we go back and take a look at highlights, here's Zdanowski. The longer this fight went on, he really turned it up. Canada looked great in the first round, but then started to fade a little bit, came back just at the end of round 3. I don't know if it's going to be enough or not, but it was certainly a very entertaining bout.
Well, you mentioned there was a key point in round 3 where you mentioned that Canada looked a bit shocked. He looked to his corner, and I think that summed up. He's used to things going his way. He's 8-0. And I think
4 knockouts as well.
And I think that look in round 3 was, this isn't meant to happen. And that's why I'm thinking of erring for the red corner, because Zdanowski, as you rightly said, across rounds 2 and 3, really stepped up the pace there.
Let's send it up to ringside and Rytis Kuzmenka.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fightbox KOK Hero Series 2019 in London, live on Fightbox. KOK Super Fight. After 3 rounds by unanimous judge decision, the winner is red corner, Tomasz.
Well, Daniel, we're 2 for 2 there, I'm glad to say, and I think that's a fair result. He was, in a way, Tomasz was shell-shocked in that opening round, but then when he recovered ground, he really came to the fore in rounds 2 and 3, helped by that huge Polish contingent here at the York Hall.
Absolutely, folks. We will be right back with more Boy-Time rules fights coming up next on this edition of the KOK Fight Hero Series. Don't go anywhere.
Who am I? Tell him I'm Dr. Who.